Dutch are an extremely strong civ in the meta right now and really versatile. I believe they can win against USA just because they have such a better eco in general. But in this video, I'm going to play against the Ottomans, and I'm going to show you really what I love to do with Dutch. So right now, Dutch have a 200 wood start. So what you can do is make that market, get hunting dogs, and if you run out of wood, well then just buy 100 wood with 125 coin, because Dutch start with coin, and you can like just mine more coin to get those villagers, so it's really good. Or just get a wood trader and then get hunting dogs. That's even easier and just the better option normally. And in this video, that's what I'm gonna do. And because you start with hunting dogs, when you receive that 700 wood shipment in H2, you can immediately drop down your 2 banks because you'll have enough food. So now let's jump into the game. And here I found a 100 wood treasure, so I'm definitely gonna get that. It's gonna pay for my hunting dogs. And yeah, Ottomans, the reason they're pretty good against Dutch, I'd say, is because of the Abyss guns. So the Dutch like have those veteran skirmishers in H2. It's less of an advantage against Abyss guns because Abyss guns are like extremely strong H2. They're like, in my opinion, they're the best unit in the game for like early game. And yeah, right here, I'm not sure why he asks if I'm a pro. It's kind of funny. I'm not, by the way. I'm definitely higher than, like, better than my elo. It's just because I haven't played a ton of games. But no, I'm definitely not a pro. Anyway, so when you send in those 3 villagers, you want to have like 15 villagers in total, and then you can remove your vills from coin and put them back on food, so you'll have 15 villagers on food. He says lie, it's kind of funny. Anyways, people can be kind of annoying in this game. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, I told him I was first lieutenant in AOE3. But yeah, my best civ in AOE3 was probably Dutch, I'd say. And now that I play them in AOE3D, they're just so much better with that market start, as I was talking about. And I don't know, just the fact that you can place down 5 banks. Keep in mind, a bank is 2.75 coin per second. And it's pretty much 4 villagers on coin. So it's such a big deal. Just having 4 more villagers on coin, like pretty much the entire game, if you go for that 5th bank, it's just so much better. But really, what I struggle with Dutch, if you don't make that market, is really like having enough food to make troops and banks at the same time. But really also, like, I don't know, you wouldn't have really time to place down that market, except unless like you actually buy wood with coin. But then that's costly and you can't make as many troops. So it was really like the troops production in an early game that would be the issue. And yeah, here he steals me a 75 wood. To be honest, I was kind of slow on that treasure, so it makes sense. Like, but he got lucky being there too. But that's why you shouldn't really take a crack shot and leave 1 coyote close to the treasure. It's just too risky. At least he doesn't kill me, so I can run away and survive. But yeah, during transition, you just want to get a bank up. So usually I put 10 villagers on wood, 5 on food, but I got a wood treasure in this game, and I believe I microed this a bit differently. Like now I have 4 on wood. You just want to have like about 350 wood and food at the same time, like that. That's pretty good micro, if you ask me. And I'm almost aged up, and Dutch are just so good with that hunting dogs. Once again, you age up at the same time Ottomans ages up at. It's just insane. Ottomans would be a tough matchup in AOE3, but now like they're just so much better. They're I'd say they're definitely in the top. One of the best civs. So yeah, I send in that 700 wood first. First shipment when I reach H2, and I'm gonna make 2 banks as soon as it comes in. And with that wood here, I'm gonna make skirmisher. I'm gonna make actually a barrack and 2 houses. And as you can see, he probably sent an ATP, or at least has all the trading posts. So you don't want to allow him to stagecoach and get a ton of wood or whatever resources. So you're gonna see me train some pikes when this barrack comes up and when I get that wood. So yeah, I put 2 villagers on the barrack just to build it faster. It's usually just a good amount of vills. And yeah, as you can see, he just has all the TPs. And yeah, I can't allow that. So Dutch are really versatile. You can actually put some early game pressure now. You just have the eco for it. Obviously, it's not a huge rush. Dutch have never been good at rushing. But you can actually put some early pressure. So instead of placing down like 2 banks, I'll actually train pikes and make a bank. And then I'll follow up with skirmishers just to kill Janissaries. I'm expecting him to play H2, but like he could FF obviously. And next up I send in the covered wagon. Bank wagon, what am I saying? Yeah, so this is just a really nice shipment, 700 resources, and you just build it instantaneously. Instantly actually. So yeah. And I follow up with some skirmishers. And yeah, I could have built 2 banks, but I rather make his eco suffer. It's Ottomans, right? They don't have much eco. So it's better. Dutch have a really good eco with the banks, so it's better to make your opponents suffer in eco, I believe, than like having a huge eco, like outgathering by a lot. So with 2 trading posts, it's not as good to stagecoach it. So that's really like what I'm trying to do here. So I get my explorer, I get everything in the fight. I just want to siege down that trading post. And yeah, he's gonna kill a lot of troops. Like he won't get bad trades, but it's still, in my opinion, it's still worth it to siege it down. Because it's gonna take him a while to rebuild it, especially because his explorer's down now. And yeah, I follow up with the 600 wood, so now I'm gonna make my banks. And yeah, you don't need to make like the 5 banks as soon as possible. You can actually wait a bit. And my skirmishers are just gonna finish the siege. It's gonna take a while, but whatever. So yeah, I keep making skirmishers unless he makes some hussars. I'm fine, and I'm gonna send in the 8 pikes next, I believe. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, I keep making banks. So now it's my 3rd, I think, and I'll be able to make a 4th if I chop. So yeah, I believe it's my 4th. And yeah, as I was saying, like I just dropped a bank, but I can still keep making skirmishers. So that's why like Dutch are so good. I don't know if I even got steel traps. Maybe I did. I don't think I did yet. But you can definitely buy some wood with coin and get it. I believe it's worth it. I think I did this. But yeah, it's definitely worth it, so do it if you can. And yeah, now my pikes are coming, so I'm gonna have a good like attack. But he's already aged up, so I'll be a little slow. But I can try to siege down his tower that I spotted, or his training posts. And now my coin is just outstanding, so I could put all my vills on food and just micro for an age up. And yeah, that's what I'm doing as I say it. So yeah, I'm gonna attack now. And the reason really I attack, I know it's risky, but I see that tower, which is quite lucky because I'll be able to destroy it. And he upgrades them. I'm not sure how, but he was doing like a tower strat. If you haven't seen my other video with Spain, I did a tower strat. It was hilarious, and it was a fast industrial. It's really a crazy strat, but it works really well. So I suggest you try it out and watch the video after this one. But the reason I attack, I know it's risky. Like he could send in whatever troops, and yeah, Spahis comes out. So that really sucks. It's gonna clean up my army, but really it gives me time to age. Like right now I can age. I can cancel that villager and age up. Am I gonna do it? I don't know. Whatever. I try to buy myself some time, and yeah, I age up very fast. So yes, I lose my army, but it gives me time to age and really get those rooters as soon as possible. And even though I can make 5 banks, there's no need to do it. I have a much better eco than he does, so I'm not like gonna... Oh no, I actually have 5 banks. Okay, yeah, so that's just really good. But like, if you'd have 4, don't bother about the 5th. Unless you have so much coin and you want to buy wood with it, it's just probably not worth it. But yeah, I have actually 5, so that's really great. I got all my 5. I think with like this 600 wood, I probably got 2. And yeah, by chopping a bit. And yeah, when you age up now, because of the 5th bank, you don't need to put like as many villagers on coin. You need a lot more on food and a lot on wood. So I put actually 8 on wood just to keep that house production, because I don't want to send in any 1000 wood shipment right now. I need those Reuters to destroy those Spahis, because right now my skirms are vulnerable and I don't want to make halberdiers. And to be honest, halberdiers are quite, like, they're good, but they're not that good against Spahis. It's pretty much like against cuirassiers. They're not like as good. They're much better against hussars, but anyways, they're just overall a bad unit in Fortress Age. So Reuters and skirmishers is really the optimized play right now. So yeah, I send in the Reuters. So now I'm like, if he comes in with Spahis, I'm fine. I will survive the attack. Really, what's concerning me right now is more like the falconets, because if I lose my skirmisher mass, well then his janissaries or whatever can destroy my Reuters, which would suck. But yeah, I'm on the attack right now, offensive, and I have like 15 skirms, a couple of Reuters, and I'm surprised he sent in his wood here. That was a mistake, and I attacked perfectly on time. So that's why like you want to attack before you age. If I let him have that wood, like, it's insane the amount of towers he's gonna put on the field. It's not a bad strat. And okay, sure, it's a mistake that he sent it there, but he wouldn't have been able to build it like on his forward base because I was attacking. So yeah, I killed that bill, I believe. Yeah, or maybe not. But now his Spahis comes in, but I have like a lot of Reuters, 12, so I should be able to deal with them. And I have another 5 coming up. Have some inactive skirms, which I should put in the fight. And yeah, he's gonna train some cav archers or maybe send them in, try to kill my Reuters, but it's just not gonna work. I have those skirms, and I try to send in my villagers to get that wood. It's so funny, but they're gonna obviously die. Spies kill them so easily, and I'm sure he doesn't want me to steal his wood. But I'm gonna gather a lot of wood, and I believe the villager sacrifice was worth it. I could make a lot of house right now, and maybe another stable or barrack, and I would have an insane production. So yeah, never send your crates on your forward base. At your forward base, it's just a mistake usually, and sometimes you forget. It's just normal. I feel like when you're higher, like in rank, when you're a better player, you tend to like do it less. But before, like when I was like lower skill player, like a noob, I would do it always, and it would sometimes cost me games, so it really sucks. In this case, I don't think it cost him the game. Obviously his plan got pretty much wrecked by my strategy, because he was trying to get like all TPs, send in that wood, get that wood from the TPs, and just make a ton of towers. But anyways, yeah, I win right here. He just resigns. My eco is just much better. I think my score was much better. And that's really like how you can really play Dutch at their best, I believe, like against a TP strat. Sometimes you'll just like try to make all your banks. It can work, but in this case, if I let him have all those TPs, and I'm not sure if he upgraded them, but if he upgrades all of them and puts them on wood, that's so much more towers, and it could be an issue. Keep in mind those towers do like 45 damage per hits when they're upgraded. So I believe it's an age up to age 3 that allows him to get this upgrade, but I'm not sure. But for Ottomans, he age up quite slow for an FF. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this was what he did. But as you can see, I have way more resources, more units at the end. He only had Spahis. He might have tried to go fast industrial, to be honest, and upgrade his towers to max. This could have been a strategy. It's a little bit what I did with Spain, so really check this out. But yeah, really, that's the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to leave that like, subscribe, share the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.